saying? I've been looking out after myself and taking good care. Hey,
Get that green shirt, man.
just come on, man.
Yo, what's good, Perry?
What up?
Man, just chilling. So y'all just had an eventful week down in Jackson, Mississippi. And I wanted to talk to you about it. He came back to the office like, yo, this is one of my favorite places now. So I wanted to give the people have a little recap and tell everybody what it was like the experience.
Man, I've been itching to record this and speak on this, man. We got a chance to go to Jackson, Mississippi. That's one of our areas. We're having our newest walk. So we're gonna be having a walk in Jackson, Mississippi. At first, we was like, it's in Jackson. There ain't gonna be a lot to do. It's gonna be boring. We wasn't too excited about it. But after going down there and doing some outreach and having some meetings and doing some promo type stuff out there, man, Jackson is lit, to say the least.
Yeah, when you say lit, because I mean, this is my ignorance, so I'm gonna be transparent for everybody that's listening and watching right now. I didn't really know anything about Jackson, Mississippi before I started working here, and like even as far as like where it's at, you hear about Mississippi and Mississippi, Louisiana, you always think of like New Orleans and Baton Rouge and like all those type of places. I wasn't even thinking about Mississippi at all. So yeah, like tell us more. Like what made it lit?
Yeah, I was similar to you. The only thing I knew about Mississippi is how to spell it. So,
Right.
We learned as a kid, but no, it was amazing. So first of all, it's 82% African American.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that was the first thing. I'm thinking, Mississippi, slave plantations and all this other stuff, and thinking a bunch of white, all these different things. But it's 82% black, first of all. So everywhere you go, in Columbus, we look for black on this and black on that.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go, there's
everything's
black
black
excellence. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. So that's the first thing that was like, wow.
Okay.
Like restaurants, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You name it, bars, clubs, you name it, it's black owned. Not just black people there, but black owned. The other thing is just, the weather. First of all, it's amazing. It was amazing. It was pretty hot.
Yeah, you like it hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to some people, they may think it's too hot. To me, that was perfect. And then on top of that, just the hospitality. When they say Southern hospitality, like, Ludacris Southern, it's a real thing. Like they treat you like gold everywhere you go. They like, everybody calling you family, baby, this, baby, like the old people, like, hey, baby, I got you, da, 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 da. Like it was amazing.
Okay.
So the hospitality, the weather, the people, and then just the environment, the grass is just greener out there, man.
There you go, man.
I thought it was fake. I had to touch the grass with my hands because I thought it was fake. I thought it was turf. That's how amazing it was. But as we were just doing, we did some radio, we did some TV, we did some in-person marketing and things like that. And it was just well received. People are excited. They already knew it was coming up before we even got there. They're like, oh yeah, I heard about this. I'm gonna be there.
Is this the first walk that we've done in Jackson?
This is the first time we've been in Jackson, Mississippi.
How did all this come about? Like, how did we even get to this place where we're going down to Jackson, Mississippi?
Yeah. So, and this is similar to anywhere else that we expand to with the walk. First, we're not just going to pick a city and go to it. We usually, what'll happen is someone will come to our walk here in Columbus or one of our other walks, and they'll be like, wow, this is amazing. I want this in my city. And from there, we'll connect with them and talk to them about how we kind of expand and how we grow and reach out to new markets. So Pastor Juan Jones is the pastor out there in Jackson, Mississippi, and he has been to the Columbus Walk a few times now. He's from Columbus, Ohio. And we were having a conversation, not we, I wasn't a part of that conversation, but him and our agency had a conversation about bringing a walk to Jackson. And we let him know, like, okay, for us to expand to Jackson, we really got to have more people on board. It's really a community event, and it takes a village to make this thing happen. So what we started to do was build a committee. So we started to reach out to the health department, the urban leagues, 100 Black Men, just every community organization out there, and let them know we want to have a committee call. We have our call and we show them what we do in Columbus. And after they see that, they're like, we need to have this in our city as well. And we start to all form this committee. We start to meet regularly on a monthly basis. So we've been actually planning this since September of last year. And we really, with the pandemic, normally we would have had a chance to go out there multiple times. But with the pandemic and everything, we didn't get a chance to go out there until just this last weekend. last weekend.
Mm.
So we finally get a chance to go out there. We have people on the ground doing things for us, so we really didn't have a need to go out there as well. But at this point, we hang our hats on our grassroots outreach. So at this point, it was really time. We were about 40 something days out, 45 days out
right
from the Jackson walk. So it was time to just get on the ground and start pushing.
Mm.
And that's what we went out there to do. So it was about 6 of us that got to go. Sorry, they couldn't be on here to share their experience with Jackson as well, but they all enjoyed it. Now. We all had a good time.
What were some of the highlights? Like, give me 3 highlights.
3 highlights. Well, first of all, Jackson State University.
Mm.
So we was out there. We were trying to promote and things like that. We was trying to find Deion Sanders. So we sneaking into onto the campus, into the student center, into the dorm room, into the athletic facility.
Mm.
We seen every coach's office except for the head football.
Everybody say, did you find him?
We did not find him.
Oh, okay.
Because when we got to the other building where he probably was at, it was security on top of security on top of security. So we left a note for him and a message for him because Deion Primetime is a huge influence, huge voice. So we thinking we get him involved, we can really blow this thing on up. So that was one of the highlights. Was really trying to sneak around. I felt like we was some young kids running around campus. It was crazy.
Man, we gotta get this video to Deion. I know that we was looking for
right.
Yeah,
Tag him here. Coach Prime, we need you in Jackson. The other thing was the radio. I'm not like a radio person, so I haven't done it before. So it was a new experience for me. So I got to do a few pre-recorded radio advertisements and also did some live interviews with multiple radio stations out there. So that was pretty cool as well. And then if I had to say a third thing, the food. Like, listen, I know we're a health and wellness agency, and
so you ate healthy the entire time that you was down there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna be a serious note here. It shows why Jackson is the highest or sickest city in the country, because the food is that good, and for food to be that good, it's gonna be some not healthy food. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh man,
they had soul food buffets. Like, we had Golden Corral. They have a soul food buffet spot, and it was ridiculous. When I say ridiculous, I mean good. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I would say stuck out the most. The nightlife was pretty cool as well. We got to go to a few different bars and clubs and things like that. The one negative is that everything had a cover charge. But it was great music, great food. I can't say that enough. The restaurants, the bars, everywhere had great food. Breakfast,
and like other people, the reason why we go to all the different spaces when we go to these cities.
Yeah, so the way we look at it is we want to be wherever Black people are at. If we want to get this word out about this event and we want to reach across the entire spectrum of our community, we got to go everywhere. So I spoke on the nightclubs and things like that. We're going to go out there and hit cars with the promotional materials and things like that. But also that Sunday, I was in the church. I got a chance to speak at 2 different churches as well. So we're going to go to the Black churches, the Black barbershops, the Black clubs, bars, wherever Black people are at. That's where we're going to go, and that's where you're going to find us at. You're going to find us in church. You're going to find us at the night in the nightlife, and you're going to find us in the barbershop. So those are the main places that we went. We did hit a few parking lots, like outlet malls, and
didn't you say it was like a big festival that was down there too?
Oh my, I forgot that fast. I take my 3 back. The number 1 highlight was the soul. I forget the exact name of it. It was called like the Black Soul Rodeo. So this is really like it was a huge event. Probably had about 10,000 people there. Black people riding their horses, bull riding, all Black people, like some real life Black cowboys out there, just country, having a good time. Out afterward, after the rodeo, it was like a tailgating type situation where they were all on the parking lot, they was out there till the morning. Like it was amazing. It was a sight I've never seen before here. We live in the city, you know what I mean? Jackson's the country. So it's totally different than what we're used to here in Columbus, Ohio. So
how many people y'all expecting at the walk?
So
that you're shooting for?
Yeah, it was funny. So Perry, the other Perry that works here at our agency, he's been here for some years. His dad is the owner. He was like, it's y'all's first year, so y'all probably get about 500 people. And everybody there looked at them sideways. That's on our committee, and they was like 500. They're like, no, this thing is getting so much traction right now that we expecting a couple thousand. So we expecting about 2,000,
Okay.
2,000 to 2,500 to say.
Word. So if anybody wants to be a part of this walk down in Jackson, how do they get involved?
Definitely. AAwellness.org, first of all, is the first stop where you get all your information. We also have an Instagram page. It's AA Wellness _Jackson. They can follow us there, or the main Instagram page for the agency as well, which is AA Wellness Agency on Instagram. But I'm old school, and I'm the type of person I put my phone number out there for people to call if they want to call to get information. So if you guys want to be involved in the Jackson Walk in any type of way, whether it be sponsor, vendor, participant, passion team, you name it, outreach team, you name it, give me a call or a text, 614-207-0202, or you can email me, pjenkins@aawellness.org. So
you're going to learn one day.
Yeah.
We're going to have a whole episode about that. I told you so.
Hey, it is what it is. You can change the number like
call. Not me. Perry. What's the next city we going to?
Next city that we're going to for outreach, we're probably going to be in Akron and Cleveland. The Akron walk is the first walk of the year. It's coming up very soon, about 3 weeks away now, August 7th. So I'll be in Akron sometime this week or next week, and then Cleveland as well, because right down the street, and their walk is the week after.
Big bet. All right, cool. We're going to come back. We're going to recap those outreach meetings and stuff as well.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Perry.
Appreciate it.